body do what the body is capable of doing. Be aware of your heartbeat. Slow it down. Just be in this moment. Let that relaxation spread down to your toes, into your fingertips, to the base of your neck and head. You are almost there. Do you want to prolong your breath hold? Pause the video now and continue when you feel the urge to breathe. Okay, recovery breath in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath in and hold for 15 seconds. Exhale in 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Round number 2. Back into that rhythm. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Into the belly, into the chest, and let go. Like a wave. Make it circular. In, letting go. Just keep on moving. No pause between inhalation and exhalation. In, please, out, stress. 10 more. Pulling in, letting go. Nice, deep, circular breaths. 5 more. Let's give it all we got. Last one. Pulling in. And on the exhale, stop. 1.5 minutes, breath hold from now on. Feel, become aware of your body. If your hands and feet are tingling, or you feel your body temperature is changing, that's okay. You're doing fantastic. If you need to breathe before I give the cue, that's okay. You are almost there. exhale, stop. 1.5 minutes, breath hold from now on. Become aware of the blood running through your veins, your heart beating. Feel. Seconds left. You are almost there. Do you want to prolong your breath hold? Pause the video now and continue when you feel the urge to breathe. All right. Breathe in and hold for 15 seconds. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Let your breathing return to normal as you finish up the round. Move your body bit by bit, starting with your fingers and your toes. Let your breathing normalize. If you like this guided breathing session, we got more for you. We got a free app on our website. Download it. It's good stuff. Thanks for your time. And I wish you a good night, or a good day, and a good life. All the love, all the power.
All right.
It's a birdhouse. This is balcony. Your favorite bird.
My favorite.
Kookaburra.
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 Yeah.
The balloon is very cute.
That's okay. In the middle of yoga.
Howdy everyone, welcome to Yoga with Adriene. I'm Adriene and today
Hello,
is
Adriene.
Yoga for Text Neck. This is a good one, this is a big request. So hop into something comfy and let's get started. Alright gang, let's begin seated. Come on down to the ground. You can do cross-legged, you can do kneeling, maybe sit up on a blanket or a block if that suits you. Definitely gonna be lining up with some neck work today, so get into a place where you feel as though you can sit up nice and tall. Even if it requires a little effort, we'll work to soften that, find that sukha, that ease. So get into your shape, and then the minute you get there, just start to breathe fully, deeply. We're taking tend to the energy that runs up and down the spine. So that's how I'm treating this practice, and pretty much how I treat a lot of postural work, or people who are wanting to, quote, correct posture, hardwired patterns, or even anatomical things that need some balancing out. So the way I like to think of it is you're breathing deep here, just kind of coming into the moment, arriving. The way I like to think of it is we're tuning to the energy that runs up and down the spine. And if we cut that off in any way, if we're collapsed, if we're smooshed, if we're kind of in a hardwired shape where the energy is not flowing, we're going to feel that. There are definite effects. And that's not just a yogic thing that is now proven, there are lots of studies now that show the importance of us kind of tending to the spine energetically, as well as physically and anatomically. So in yoga we just say, oh, they go hand in hand. So you can think about that. Maybe it'll help you as you continue your regular day-to-day practices too, to just think about it as you're wanting to create a fluid pathway for the energy to flow up and down the spine, rather than I have to do yoga, I have to sit up straight, I have to fix my messed up back or my messed up neck. No, we're just simply going to adjust and move and breathe and direct our awareness in a way in which hopefully it'll become more natural, more available to just exist and be in that state on a regular basis without having to try as hard. Okay, so a good example of that is if you ever tried a meditation or done something like meditation and you've had to sit for a long period of time and you can barely hold your spine up, well, you're not alone, but through regular practice you can get to the point where you can, correct or adjust and do it with more ease. So, okay, let's begin now, but I think that's important because now you can go in with this idea of the energetic body being our number one, rather than trying to fix or change anything. It's kind of like what comes first, right? The chicken or the egg? Tell me down below. No, okay. So hopefully by now you have at least taken a couple deep, loving, full breaths. If not, do it now. And we're just going to start nice and slow with gentle, small, saucer-sized circles with the nose. And I encourage you to close your eyes here so that you can really feel the sensation, what's going on, and just feel it out. Am I kind of coming forward in the neck? Do I tend to sit back? What's going on? Small, saucer-sized circles. And as you do this, breathe deep. Try to find what feels good. So if you come across anything sticky, maybe give it a couple moments there with your breath to stretch it out. And then begin to notice whether you're kind of sitting forward in the torso or back, and see if you can align head over heart and heart over pelvis as you continue with this circular motion with the nose. Great, then reverse your circle. Try to keep it small here to start. And see if you can really initiate from the nose. So we're integrating the neck in a different way than like the 80s head roll. Small and steady. Relax the tongue and the base of the mouth. Relax your jaw. Keep breathing. And best you can on these last couple rounds here, see if you can lift your sternum, your chest a little more. Sweet, and then come back to center. Great, with the chest still lifted, heart nice and open, available, ready for this experience so that you can feel better yourselves, stand up, carry yourself with confidence, and also, of course, take care of the energy that runs up and down the spine. You're going to sit back so your head over heart, heart over pelvis sensation is kicking on. And then you're going to close your eyes, and then you're going to imagine pencil between your shoulder blades, and then you're gonna bring your awareness to your shoulders, and you're gonna rotate in that socket so that your shoulder blades come together so that you're pinching that pencil between your shoulder blades. And you might just naturally start to feel a lift in the front body. It feels good, it feels confident, it feels whole as you breathe in and out. And if you don't tend to sit anywhere near this shape in your body on a regular basis, you might even start to feel a little vibration, a little trembling, working hard. And so you're going to use your breath to just stay present with that. We're waking up muscles, tendons, fascia, squeezing the shoulder blades together. And then try to maintain that, guys, as we now return to the circles with the nose. This time do like a salad plate thighs. And if you don't know what that is, just make your circle just a little bit bigger. So this time adding the layer of keeping the upper back body engaged and the chest really open. Great, now allow this circle to get bigger. We're going to like dinner plate size here. It should feel really good. Elbows maybe pull back here for this one. Maintain that connection or reconnect now, and you're just going to reverse your circle here, starting with smaller circles and then allowing it to get larger and larger on the other side. Abdominal wall starting to turn on because we're holding ourselves upright. Upper back body super engaged. One more circle, you got it, breathe deep. And then bring it back, try to keep this engaged as you bring your palms together, thumbs up to the third eye. And then you're just gonna slowly activate upper back body, lift your chest, lift your chest, lift your chest, lift your forehead to the sky. Inhale in here, exhale, draw your navel in, you got it, one more breath. If you need, you can interlace the fingertips and bring them behind the head here instead for a little support. And then exhale to release. Everything comes down. Puppy posture. Take your time. We're going to come through to all fours. We're going to bring the elbows right underneath the shoulders. And this is important because your hands are going to want to come in, so you're going to really keep wrists in line with elbows, and then shoulders right over the elbows. So once you have that, plant it, keep it, glue it where it is. 2 railroad tracks, 2 parallel lines. Don't let the wrist come in. This is a big deal because it happens all the time, and then we don't get into the right spots that we want to open up. So glue those puppies down, upper arm bones rotate out. We're activating the upper back body, so it's the same action. So this ball and socket joint is rolling in and around. Okay, and then take your gaze down, and we'll slowly keep this glued, keep that rotation, upper back body engaged. We're slowly gonna walk the knees back just to the point where we feel this opening, this big stretch in the shoulders. That'll be different for everyone. Maybe forehead comes down to the earth. Press into the tops of the feet for stability and press into the knuckles. Try to keep that rotation in the shoulder engaged, wrapping around, upper back body activated. And then if you want, just a little yummy goodness, you can tick-tock the hips a little left and right. Breathe deep. Soften through the skin of the face. You're doing great. Awesome work. Breathing fully, taking this time for yourself in more ways than benefiting so many different things. Just by simply taking this time. Great. Come back to stillness here. Allow your breath to move you for one more cycle. Inhale. And then empty out. Melt your heart to the earth. Awesome. Slow and steady, draw your navel up. So from your core, you're activating your midline so that you can move from there. Heart aligned with your nose forward. Slowly lower the hips to the ground and keep carving that line with the nose all the way forward and up as you come into Sphinx posture. Pinch that pencil like crazy here. Elbows still underneath the shoulders. We're wrapping shoulder blades around. A lot of work here. Beautiful. Now tuck the chin should be able to close your eyes and just see this beautiful slide from the top of the head down through your neck. So we're not crunching here. Nice and long. Breathe deep. If you feel a heat, a warmth, a tremble, that's good. We're moving. Breathe, breathe, breathe to support this movement. Good. One more breath. You got it. Sphinx pose. And then on your next exhale, should feel good. Slow release. You're going to bring the fingertips out to a Texas T. And then nice and slow, plant your left palm. You're going to slowly shift onto your left hip. Bring your right toes up and around. Maybe right foot comes to the earth. And then use your right palm on here for a little stability. So we're here, breathing, opening up through the pectorals now. You've got to bring the breath here. Don't hold your breath. Keeping toes awake, fingers awake, breath alive. And then slowly roll it back to center. Find your Texas T. Peel the left toes up. Right hand presses into the earth as you slowly open up on the other side. Use your left hand for stability here. And then breathe the breath. Good work. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, slow and steady with control. Back to center. This time, slide the hands underneath the shoulders. Suck the elbows in like little grasshopper legs. Press into the tops of the feet. Press into the pubic bone. And you're going to start with the chin tucking into the chest. Activate the upper back body here. And then continue the journey up as you inhale. Carving a line with the nose all the way up, looking forward, baby cobra. Take a deep breath in. Exhale with control, lower down, forehead kisses the mat. Once again, connect to your foundation firmly. Now tuck the chin, tuck, 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 tuck as much as you can. Chin to chest. And then grow it from there. Carving a line with the nose, forward, up and back, nice strong back. Elbows hugging it, and then release. One more time, catch a wave here on your own. Here we go, chin to chest. And releasing on your breath out. Great, curl the toes under. Yogi's choice, you can press up to all fours here or press up to plank. Again, yogi's choice. Both variations you want to integrate the neck. So if the neck is hanging off, draw a line with the crown of your head forward. Same thing if you're on all fours. Careful not to collapse in the neck. Remember, it is an extension of the spine. And this is what's going to help change your game when you're on your cell phone. You're going to remember, my energy is relying on my spine to be nice and long, the pathway to be clear, no crunching, no clogged pathways, right? Good plumbing, good energetic plumbing. So you can practice this on all fours or in plank. We're here for 3, 2, all fours, peel the tailbone up. If you're in plank, shift the hips up and back together and meet in downward facing dog. Shake the head loose here, breathe. Soft, easy, breezy breath here. Smooth it out. One more breath in and out here, so pedal it out. Make sure you're not holding in the neck. Awesome, then slowly, you're going to come back to all fours or plank pose, so just going back the way you came. Nice, and then all the way to the ground, nice and easy. Great work. This time we're going to bring the legs together, really together, and we're going to swim our fingertips all around to interlace behind our tail. So feet zip up tight, the fingertips interlace. Then bring your forehead down to the ground, tuck your chin into the chest. Big stretch through the traps. In time, you'll be able to bring the palms together if you're not there yet. Welcome to the club, all good. You're just going to square off through the wrists or do the best you can. Squeeze the legs together, zip them up tight, and then tuck the chin to the chest even more here. Breathe. Chin zip, awesome. jump to all fours. Widen the knees as wide as you can. And then send the hips back, extended child's pose. Melt your heart to the earth, activate the arms so really inch one of your fingertips towards the front of your neck. Nice work. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Inhale, breathe out. Awesome. Slowly bring it back up. Walk back to your table. And then we're going to come onto the belly once again, nice and slow. Great. Now, this time, we're going to come onto the elbows just like we did in Sphinx. Take your time. Beautiful. And we're going to bend the right knee and bend the left knee. First variation. Upper arm bones, check it out. Shoulder rotation. So this arm is going to come in. I'm going to dig into my elbows and then around and down. So I'm here, just like in Sphinx. And you're going to feel that stretch through your abdominal wall. You're going to activate the upper back body. You pinch your pencil here. First variation, beautiful activation of the upper body. Heart's a little lifted. And then you can even tuck your chin a little bit here, find length in the back of the neck. So you're here. Or from here, we're taking a deep breath in. We're going into it and out of it with breath, always. I'm going to slowly engage pubic bone to earth. And I'm going to slowly shift my weight, grab my left ankle with my left hand, and then grab my right ankle with my right hand. Beautiful. Then here you go, keeping that upper back body activation. I'm going to kick my toes out, inhale, lift the chest. You don't have to push it hard or create a shape that you've seen before. Pay attention to the sensation in your body and then breathe here, tuck the chin, lengthen through the back of the neck. Kick the toes up and then out. Activate the upper back body. Use that beautiful rotation of the shoulder you've been working on. Breathe into your belly, neck nice and long. Tuck the chin. One more cycle of breath here, you got it. And then slowly release, everyone. You're going to come all the way back up to a nice tabletop position. Neutralize through the spine. Great work. When you get there, widen the knees just a bit, big toes come in. Then inhale, right hand comes to the earth and left fingertips reach all the way up towards the sky, open. You know where we're headed here. Thread the needle, left fingertips in underneath the bridge of the right arm. You can use your right hand to adjust and find a deeper stretch. Breathe, big, wide breath into all four sides of the torso. And then slowly unravel and take it to the other side. Left hand down, right fingertips open up. Take a moment here to really activate the upper back body, just like we've been doing. Open through the chest. Lean back, and then when you're ready, thread it through. As you breathe, feel that stretch through the upper back body, side body, the shoulder. Breathe into your belly. Awesome. And slowly come back to center, unravel. You're going to walk the knees underneath the hip points, press into the tops of the feet, and slowly come up just to a kneeling posture here. If you need to pad the knees here, you know, that's no big deal. Make it happen. And then from here, I'm going to slowly bring my hands around, fingertips facing up. I'm going to press into the small of my back. And I'm going to lengthen my tailbone down as I lift my heart up. Inhale in, exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together, press into the tops of the feet. Inhale in again, exhale, slowly carve a line with your nose, forward, up, and back. And you might find a slight back bend here. You might not, might just play with it. Try to keep length, avoid the crunch. Use your connection to upper back body here. If camel pose, stress is in your practice, maybe with a strong foundation and a full breath, you reach down and grab one heel arms forward, neck nice and long. With regular practice and integrity, you won't have to feel any stress in the neck here. But give it time, work mindfully. And wherever you are, take one more breath. To get out of camel, you'll bring your hands right back to where they started, and then everyone connect to your center to come all the way back through. And we're just going to slowly send the hips back. Seated position, nice and easy. Just let the energy settle. Nice and trust mind. Cool. Awesome work. From here, go ahead and come onto your back. Nice and slow. When you get there, take any movement here that feels good. Maybe a quick windshield wiper of the legs, or maybe a hugging of the knees into chest, or a happy baby. So take a moment to find what feels good with something here, and then, because that's yoga, that is the moment. What do I need? And then you can stay doing that, or you're going to take the hands and prepare for a little fish pose, which is what we're going to finish with today. So if you know fish is not in your practice, you can stay happy baby, knees hugging into chest, or windshield wipers, maybe a twist. You can bring your hands underneath your bum if you want to try to fish. And you're going to snuggle your shoulder blades underneath your heart space. Really, really opening up through the pecs and chest. Now you can actually stay here, working on taking that hump out of the upper back body, opening up through the front chest. Or take a step further, we'll extend one leg out slowly. Go ahead and let the heel kiss the earth, and then the other. You want to engage your legs just like you did in locust. Squeeze, tone the quads. Squeeze and lift femur, thigh bone in towards the hip. So you have a nice strong base here. Then option to stay here or claw through the fingertips. Dig into the elbows just like you did in Sphinx. Pinch that pencil as you lift your chest. And then from here, maybe carve in line with the nose, drawing it forward, up and back. Maybe crown the head reaches the earth. Opening up through the chest, obviously the throat. Strong foundation here, no discomfort. Find your breath. In time, you can work to lift the legs here even. Breathe deep, pressing down through your foundation. Beautiful. Press into the elbows, press into the fingertips to slowly release. Come back to the earth. Release the hands together. We'll all meet here in the corpse pose now. Open the palms towards the sky. Now, tuck the chin to the chest to lengthen through the back of the neck. And then open your legs super wide and then arms super wide so you're taking up more space. Great, then point the toes and then flex the toes. And then keep it going. You're just going to do that a couple times, creating a little rocking sensation. And if this is new to you, you're going to feel weird at first, but then once you take it, you're going to feel awesome. And then close your eyes and keep rocking. Let your breath just soften and relax here. It should feel good. Keep doing this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then let it all go. Eventually bring the hands together, thumbs up to the third eye. Close your eyes.